Hello, Palians! Welcome back. Spooky season is now in full swing thanks to patch 0.196. It got off to a little bit of a rocky start, but the spooky store is now finally open. And since that update, there have been some things that weren't originally included in the patch notes that have now been included. So today I'm going to keep you updated with all you need to know. Don't forget to like and also subscribe, but let's get into it. The very first thing I want to talk about is the Alchemist Cottage add-ons. There was a little bit of a mention about the Alchemist Cottage in the patch notes, but now if you head to City Hall, you can actually purchase all of the individual add-ons separately. So you can buy the ivy, you can buy the windows, you can buy everything that you might need and you want to kind of place on your cottage so that you can have extra. You're not tied to just buying the cottage A and the cottage B to get these pieces, which is a very welcome change. I'm very appreciative of this. I think they're kind of priced in line with what you would expect with the cottages, so that is good as well. Also, I'm just going to remind you here that the flat ivy can be placed on the ground and it makes for a great path. So be sure to try that out now that we can buy endless amounts of it. Well, endless amounts that your bank balance will allow. Next up, I want to talk about the bulletin board bundles. One of the bundles requires candy corn to be collected, and this is done by performing activities in the world. The blue candy corn is obtained from fishing. When the patch first went live, this was not able to be collected from fishing in the Elder Wood, but it has now been fixed and you will be able to get it there. The purple candy corn is obtained from the rummage piles in the Elder Woods, the ones that give you the artifact. You can only collect 2 of these per day, so you will be required to log in at least 2 times this month to collect all of the required purple candy corn. The green is obtained from mining and the yellow is from bug catching. Once you have handed all of these in, you will still collect the candy corn when you're doing these activities. You cannot sell them, unfortunately. However, you can use them for focus food and you can give them to your ranch animals as food as well. So it's kind of a nice little bit of a freebie there. I really did enjoy collecting all of these, and I might sound a little bit crazy, but I would have loved for more of this style of content. Let me know what your feelings are on the candy. Did you find it was a nice incentive to go out and do these activities? Another major thing that has come with this patch and only been retrospectively added to the patch notes was the addition of player profiles. We had this teased to us way back when we had the dev roadmap, but these are now officially live. I'm not sure if these were intended to go live with this update, but we have them nonetheless. From now, when you are out in the world, you will notice that when you approach another player, an icon will appear, and this will allow you to inspect them, not in a weird way, but it will actually bring up their player profile. On PC, to do this, you will have to press G and then a different page will appear and you'll be able to see all of their unique details, what they look like, and it also displays things such as romance pins, their skills, accomplishments. There's quite a lot here actually, and you can actually tour their plot from this screen if you press the tour plot button as well, which is a nice little feature. Do not worry though, as a player we also have control over what others can see, so you can decide what you want to show and what you don't want them to see. So if you're a private person, you can go in and hide all of these, but for example you could hide your romance pins if you wanted to. If you don't want others to know who you're fancying, that's fine, and you can add messages too. There is a nice little feature that it shows off what tool skins a player is using and their particular outfit, so if you want to copy or purchase a particular item, you know what it is and it would take you directly to the shop, which is good. Overall, the player profiles are a nice addition. Will I probably forget to keep mine updated? 100%, but it does help to get to know the others around you. Eagle-eyed players may have also noticed that there are brand new hairstyles available in the customization wardrobe. These are for free and it's quite nice that we've randomly seen them again. Not sure if this was intentional, but I am all for new hair options. Sadly, there aren't many longer ones. Again, that's something that a lot of people do ask for, but I mean, new hair is new hair, so I'm here for that. Twitch drops are also back, and they're going to be available until October 28th. If you're new to this, all you have to do is go and watch your favorite Twitch Palia streamer, and you will be eligible to collect rewards if you have linked your Twitch account to your Palia account. If you go to the Palia website on the news articles, on the Twitch Drops article, it tells you quite clearly how to do this, and I'll try and remember to link that below for you. For watching 1 hour, you'll receive 3 of 3 different kinds of pumpkins that are available from the Spooky Moon store. But for 3 hours viewed, you will receive some potato pod bags. And for 6 hours viewed, you will receive the very special rainbow butterfly tipped glasses. Last time we saw the Dustwing glasses, so these are very similar to them. I personally really like them. I'm not sure how I would style them, if I were honest. We need a whole rainbow tipped butterfly outfit. Shout out to you, Palia, for that. But yeah, the Twitch drops are active. Don't forget to get them. It's just nice to have some extra rewards there. Speaking of rewards, login rewards are also back. These are going to run until Wednesday, October 22nd. So if you're away, try and log in before that time. If you do manage to log in, you'll receive one of the new Shiny Pod prize bags and also a normal potato pod prize bags. I'm really loving these new shiny prize bags. I really love the potatoes in them. There's something a bit different and something very, very kind of mystical about them as well. In order to collect your pod, you will just need to go to your news tab and they should appear there, and then you'll just be able to claim them. There have been a few little changes that I have picked up on and that my community members have picked up on. So I just want to highlight this about the dailies, which someone has mentioned in my Discord. You used to be able to kind of drag items that you had in your inventory from your storage into your actual just main player inventory, and then you would be able to claim them. It looks like that has now been fixed. So now you either have to kind of collect the item or craft the item. It doesn't just work that you pull that item from your storage into your inventory, which is a little bit of a shame. That was a little bit of a hack there. So it is going to take you a little bit longer to complete these dailies now. When the update also first went live, there was an issue with loot sharing between party members and parties. You could be in a party and do your normal activities like mining, bug catching, and you weren't receiving the loot from your other friends, party members. Thankfully, the team have rolled out a hotfix in relation to this, and it has now been rectified, so you can continue playing together as normal with your friends and get all of those good rewards. There have also been a few other bugs that players have reported. So the flowers, so I think mainly the bushes, they seem to have reverted back to the normal first stage of growth, but supposedly if you water these, then they will return to where they were in the growth stages. So give that a try if you are experiencing that issue. There was also some issue with doors missing from the Alchemist Cottage, but supposedly, again, I haven't tried doing this because it hasn't affected me, thankfully. You can just re-enable the front door by changing the front door alteration in the H mode section of it. So you just need to go into that window and kind of alter things, and then it will reappear, fingers crossed. But if you are experiencing other issues following the update, the best way to kind of figure out if the team are already aware of it or if you need to submit a bug fix is to go to the Discord and go to the Sixer Tracker channel, because they're very good at keeping those updated with known issues. So it's really worthwhile checking in there if you're not already a member of the Discord. And finally, before we go, I just wanted to kind of point this out. The candles move. The new floating candle item is amazing. So instead of individual floating candles, it's now in a bundle. And if you walk through it, it magically moves. How cool is this? Probably one of the funnest things from the whole update. Let me know what your favorite thing about the update is. Have you tried everything yet? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you again soon with another video. Bye bye.